The boy had a strange secret: whenever his clothes were stained with the color red, he would transform into Santa Claus on Christmas Day. No matter how serious his injuries were, they would heal in an instant. His 14-year-old body would suddenly gain muscles he never had before, and he would turn into an old man dressed like Santa himself. Not long ago, a man had chased John with a knife, but at the last second, a female classmate accidentally walked into the classroom, interrupting what could have been a murder. Afterward, Joanna looked straight at John and said she would kill him before the day ended. But John, having never dealt with anything like this, completely misunderstood her words. He thought it was a confession of love. After all, they sat next to each other and had been class officers together for 8 months. He even assumed Joanna had just been too shy or nervous to say "I like you" properly. When his friends heard about it, they warned John to stay away from her. Ever since Joanna's best friend had died, they said, her mental state hadn't been the same. Then came December 25th, Christmas Day. The weather was brutally cold, yet John showed up in a short-sleeved shirt, completely unfazed by the chill. As snowflakes drifted down, a sharp pain suddenly struck his heart. He'd never felt anything like it before, and every time he looked at Joanna, the pain grew worse. He thought it was just the feeling of falling for someone. After school, even though he felt unwell, John still went to the class committee meeting, because he was waiting for Joanna's confession. But instead, she just reached out her hand and asked for an eraser. John didn't think twice and handed it to her. At that exact moment, his heart ached again, and without realizing it, every condition for his transformation had been met. On that snowy December 25th, Santa had to risk his own safety to show kindness to a child, to give them what they wished for. That was the key to breaking the curse, and all it took to trigger it was wearing something red. John was, in fact, a descendant of Santa Claus, though he had hidden that truth all his life. That was why he refused to wear his red gym jacket. Now, Joanna grabbed the jacket and tried to force it on him, but John resisted with all his strength. So she pulled out a knife again and attacked him. After all, blood was red too. John collapsed into a pool of blood, and as he lay there, Joanna whispered her wish. Her best friend Lily hadn't died. She'd gone missing 6 months ago. Joanna wanted Santa to find her.
Merry Christmas.
John had always believed the curse ended with his generation. He didn't even know how to trigger the transformation himself, so how could Joanna possibly know the exact conditions to unlock it? The moment he changed, his knife wounds healed instantly. As long as there were children who still believed in Santa, he would possess powers beyond imagination. So John decided to help Joanna. But soon, another problem arose. His transformed body functioned like that of an old man. At over 6 feet tall, he felt heavy and unsteady. Nervously, he popped a gummy bear into his mouth, his go-to stress reliever. Unexpectedly, the candy reversed his transformation.